have Mohamed Jollah, who's the organizer of the Juneteenth here in the District of Columbia. Mohamed, Shevry's trying to correct me on the spelling of on the pronunciation of your last name. I see Jalloh, and I see Jollah. So help me out here.
Yeah, so it's Jollah.
Jollah. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. All
it's
right.
Jalloh, but some people say Jalloh.
Yeah. Like, okay. All right. I won't go with what I was getting ready to
Pronounced
say.
Jollah.
Huh?
It's pronounced Jalloh in certain countries, like in the Gambia, they spell it with the W, but we're all the
Okay.
same people.
All right. Well, hey, yes, I like that. We're all the same people
Yeah.
there. But anyway, thank you for being with us today. And you are organizing this Juneteenth celebration here in DC at Bryant Street. Tell us why. What made you decide to coordinate this?
Yeah, so I'm a part of the committee that put together the Juneteenth event at Bryant Street. The reason why we did it is because just it goes back to the history of Juneteenth. Juneteenth was a celebration, of our freedom. Obviously, slaves had been freed since 1863, but technically did not know that they were free or become free till 1865, and the first celebration took place in 1866. So what we're doing is we're just continuing the legacy here at the Bryant Street Market. Washington, D.C., as we know, is a very black city, with a lot of we have a lot of our ancestors within us in the district. Like any other city, unlike any other city in DC, like I feel like we're we're very robust black culture, and just thought it'd be good to bring that to this new community, this up and coming community, at the Bryant Street Market.
So where's the Bryant Street Market?
It's right off of Rhode Island Avenue.
Okay.
It's where the old former mills used to be.
Yeah.
Right off of the Rhode Island Avenue train station. It leads right into the Bryant Street Market.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that area has really developed. So I'm glad that something like this is happening there because, as our neighborhoods are transitioning, we need to maintain some sense of history, right? So I'm glad you're doing this. And I'll just say quickly, my dad was from Texas. So all my life I grew up hearing about Juneteenth. Of course, I like celebrating Emancipation Day in April for DC, but I learned about Juneteenth at a very, very early age. And when you first heard about Juneteenth, what went through your mind?
So the story I heard when I first heard about Juneteenth was basically, like I said, this story I heard. So it was that the slaves had already been free, and the people in Texas didn't know. And some slaves came down, some freedmen came down, and they were like, "Y'all don't know, we're free already." And so that was the story I heard, and I was like, how come the message never got down to the people in Texas? So when I first heard about it, I'm like, that's a crazy story. But I was glad to hear that, the people went and put on their best outfits and created a celebration out of it, to celebrate, say, hey, we're now free people.
Right. My father, I always say he died in 1994, but he died an angry black man because this was before there was a Juneteenth holiday. And he just thought about his ancestors, in Texas, who were probably among those who were still enslaved while the rest of freedmen were all over the country except in his community or in his state. Tell us what you're putting together for the Juneteenth celebration.
Okay, yeah. So for the Juneteenth celebration, we're gonna be partnering with DC Parks and Recreation. We're gonna start the day off with some health and wellness. There's gonna be yoga, sound bath, and then we'll be doing a workout activation with F45. So we start off the morning, on the right side with health and wellness. And then from there, we'll be having entertainments. We're having like Afro-Brazilian dancing. We'll be having like African drum lines. We'll be having MPD side by side with the go-go band. And then we'll have like a local like female DJ. So we'll have food trucks, food vendors. So it's going to be like a party.
It sounds like a celebration, no question. Yeah, and who are going to be some of your performers? I know you mentioned Side by Side and Junkyard and what have you. Anybody else special?
So we have so there's a group called Batala. They'll be doing like the Afro Brazilian. We also have we have. I'm losing some of the names on there. I know that we have my organization, Jalloh Coffee. We'll be giving out free coffee and tea and breakfast foods in the morning. So for the first 250 people, y'all can stop on by and get free coffee and free pastries in the morning.
Wonderful. And is this a free event?
Yes, free.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's completely free for the community. I mean, it wouldn't be right to charge, people to come celebrate Juneteenth. So everything's free all day. You just got to come on down. People can head over to the BryantStreetDC.com/events page, and you can go on there, go to the June 19th date, click, learn more. You can RSVP over there.
And how would you recommend people get there? How should they take metro? Can they, if they drive, is parking available? What do you have set up?
I always recommend Metro.
Okay.
Put a little less pollution out into the world. Literally, the
I hear
metro,
you.
the steps go right into the Bryant Street. But if you do drive, there's outdoor parking as well as garage parking. So we have plenty of
Okay.
parking for those who are commuting from somewhere far.
Wonderful. And then, I don't know why I'm asking this question, but someone suggested that I ask, but dress code, any rules for the day?
You can wear whatever you like.
Just
We,
wear something.
yeah, you can wear, wear something. Understand that there will be children there, so I think family friendly attire. But other
Wonderful.
than that, wear whatever you please.
Is this your first event, Mohamed, that you all have put together for Juneteenth?
Yeah, at the Bryant Street Market, yes, it's the
Okay.
first. This is the first event, but
And
this
is
would
it, go ahead, I'm sorry.
this will be the first of many.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, are you planning for this to be an annual event? I guess that's what I'm
Yeah, so
asking.
it's going to be an annual celebration. The Bryant Street Market is a fairly new market, just opened up this year,
Okay.
so it's not even like fully open yet as we're the last vendor coming in. But yeah, the community's pretty new, and it's a lot of like African Americans in this community,
Hmm.
like a lot. So it's a lot of working professionals, people that I went to school with, and so it's a lot of us here.
Okay. Where'd you go to school?
I went to the best, Howard University.
Woohoo, HU.
You know,
All right. All right. I'm a two-time Howard grad, so
okay,
love
my
spreading a
fellow
little
Bison.
love. Yeah. Yeah. And so this sounds exciting. This sounds exciting. Do you need any help? You need volunteers? You're still trying to get some funding? What's happening? Any
Yeah,
of that?
if anybody would like to volunteer, you can always reach out to you can always reach out directly to us. You can reach out to the Bryant Street Market, DC. You can get a hold of like Kellen. You can reach out to Jollah Coffee on any of the social media platforms. And we love to have people, who want to be involved. I mean, our whole concept of this Bryant Street is about community. So, no gatekeeping over here.
I love it. I love it. I want to thank you for waiting patiently, but taking time to share this event with us on Saturday. Again, one more time, give us the time.
So we'll be going it's starting at 8 a.m. throughout
Okay.
the whole day.
Okay. All right. Sounds fantastic. Well, thank you. I know you got a lot of work to do to get prepared, but thanks a lot for being with us and for sharing this with our audience.
All right. Thank you for having me. Have a good one.
My pleasure. You too.